Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road!
Why'd you pick Excite Bike?
Because we haven't seen it in a while.
We haven't seen Rainbow Road in a while.
No, we haven't, but maybe I don't feel confident going into Rainbow Road with this card setup just yet. Why are people leaving? Like, what is this?
I don't know. There was 6 people in the last race, so I can almost understand that, except for the fact that more people obviously joined.
Yeah. We would have had a full match if it wasn't for people leaving.
At this point, yeah. An almost full match, yeah. Alright.
I was gonna say, as long as it's not F-Zero again.
Again. Yeah. Biscuit. Biscuit. Is that... I don't know. Biscuit? It's 2 Ks. That's screwy. I don't know what you're racing as.
Your only hint is...
Oh, Wario. Hi, Wario.
Wow.
Take that banana. Oh, you gave me a banana.
Oh, who are you?
Emma?
I think there's a few of them.
Oh, is there?
Or, well...
I'm on pipe frame bike.
I don't know. Maybe there's just one, but I didn't know that it was you, and when you said that you were, that I assumed that the one I hit wasn't you, but...
Yeah, no, I believe that was me.
Alright, so, last time we were talking about the awesome controversy of Mega Man Legends 3. And saying about how, like... Yeah, like, there's a lot of games that get canned that early in development. It's just that was the first time the public had seen it like that, so it was kind of jarring, I think.
Yeah.
And of course they tried to say, like, oh, that's just because it's Mega Man. Like, no, that had nothing to do with it. Like, from what I've heard, the game just wasn't very fun to play. Like, it just wasn't shaping up very well from... It doesn't help that Inafune left Capcom when
around that
mid-production.
time, yeah.
Like, if he wouldn't have left, they might have continued to make it. I don't know if it would have been any good.
Yeah,
like, it might not have been that great.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same reason as to why people are, well, some people at least, are concerned about Silent Hills. Because we have no idea how far in development that is.
Oh, yeah. A lot of stuff at Konami's up in the air right now because of Kojima leaving.
Well, I mean, there's the thing is people were afraid of Metal Gear Solid 5, but then that was so far into development that it made no sense for people to be afraid of it. You know?
Yeah, true.
It's like, that was so far in that, no, it was clear that was going to be
awesome!
But it's, yeah, Silent Hills, we don't even know if that's started development yet, you know?
Yeah.
Really.
Has he officially left at this point? I haven't been keeping up with that.
Yeah, that was, well, yeah. I mean, well, oh, you mean like actually... I mean, he's announced that he's leaving, yes.
Oh, okay.
He's not actually left yet, no.
Is he making his own studio, I imagine?
I don't think we know yet. If we do, I haven't seen a mention of it. But I haven't been following that very hard.
What is this crap?
What the... Bridge! Worldwide versus race. Okay, press A, press A, press A.
I'm sorry that I was playing as Wario and the entire track behind me probably smelled really bad.
Oh my gosh, I got into one with two people, myself and another, and he picked Baby Park, so I'm leaving.
Next time on Nintagious.
I know, Wario. They are a bunch of cheaters.
I mean, you won that Excite Bike race, like, by such a freaking landslide, and then everyone left. What the hell?
Did you really? I thought you were, like, 5th.
No, I was 1st.
Oh. There was another Wario, then.
Yeah, there was.
Oh.
Yeah, on the last lap, I got a super horn, and then someone tried to blue shell me. And I was like, no!
Yeah, no, I did see the blue shell. Wait a second. I just got... The map that I came into has Kaylee, and I am 100% certain that we've been racing with Kaylee recently. In the recent games that we've been...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does sound familiar.
I don't know if she's playing the same character. It's Peach.
I don't know.
On a bike.
I don't remember who she was playing before.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember seeing the name a few times.
Like, and honestly, when we're playing as much as we are, we're gonna run into people multiple times.
Yeah,
like
clearly.
That.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. That's a selection. That's a good selection. Wow, wait, what? You picked Moo Moo Meadows?
What's surprising about that?
I'm surprised that you picked Moo Moo Meadows. I don't think I've ever seen you pick Moo Moo Meadows.
I usually don't, but it's been like a year and a half since we've seen it, so... That girl in the white looks like you,
yes.
Except if you were very scared.
Yeah.
Or a lot of Botox.
Puda pee-pee. Okay.
Alright. Where were we? How many times does this conversation going to get interrupted?
Okay, I don't know where we were now.
Legends 3 saying, like, if...
Legends 3, Inafune, Silent Hill.
If Inafune had stayed, they might have still made it. It might not have been that great. It might have been, like, decent, at least. I'm sure Legends fans would have still liked it, but it probably wouldn't have been a success or anything.
No.
And then the real kicker, which people no one looks into the full story on this, which makes me mad every time I see it. So, they canned Mega Man Universe. They canned Mega Man Legends 3.
Sure.
Inafune leaves the company.
Sure.
So things are looking pretty dim right now.
Yeah.
What happens? They put bad box art Mega Man into Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Oh yeah.
Which was taken as the biggest like pile of salt in the wound.
Yeah.
Like we took that as such an insult.
Yeah.
Nobody reads into the fact that was Inafune's idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Ono. Yeah, Ono's the I don't remember his first name, or
right.
I don't even know how Japanese names work half the time, so that might be his first name. I don't know. But he's the guy that's behind Street Fighter.
Sure.
And yeah, he talked to Inafune before he left the company and said, we should put a Mega Man character in this game. What should we do? And Inafune was like, we should put bad box art Mega Man in because that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious, honestly. It's just the timing was awful.
The timing was bad, yeah.
I especially loved the fact that they aged him up, so it looked at like as if this guy that posed for the box arts had been sitting on the couch waiting for a call back all these years.
Right.
And like, I don't know, I got a total kick out of that character.
Yeah.
Even though I heard Street Fighter Cross Tekken was a terrible game.
Well, that's because half of it's Tekken.
Well, yes and no. It also got targeted a lot because of freaking on-disc DLC. Like, people would not let that go.
Sure.
Because like a lot of the characters were already on disc, but like they intentionally left out like core parts of them so that you couldn't hack them in.
That's pretty.
And it's like that's kind of smart, but then it was like what bothered me so much on that was like, why didn't someone at Capcom just say, let's stop leaving the disc on the data on the disc.
Shit on the disc, yeah.
Like then no one's gonna data mine it and find out about it. Then no one's gonna get mad about it. Like we can still have it in development already, and like we can like Sakurai said when he was talking about Smash DLC, they could have held off like a quarter of the roster and put it in as DLC later. It would have been incredibly easy to do, and plenty of people do that. And I was like, why doesn't Capcom do that? Because then no one knows any better.
Right.
It's like it would have been that simple. It like everyone gave them all this grief of like what they could be doing better, and I was like, intelligently, all they have to do is stop putting it on the disc. The problem isn't the fact that they're doing it. The problem is that people are data mining it and finding it. I mean, it is a problem that they're doing it.
It is still an issue. Yeah.
But it would have been so easy
to avoid it.
Yeah, for them to get people to shut up about it.
Right.
I don't think they do it anymore, mostly because do they even release games with DLC anymore?
With Day One? Or in general with DLC?
In general, I guess. Well, I mean, we've talked about this before. What was the last major Capcom release that was actually successful that wasn't Street Fighter 4?
Or Monster Hunter.
Yeah, or Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Because, Monster Hunter.
Yeah, because Monster Hunter 4 did incredible, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I think even in the US it did really good.
Oh, it did, yeah.
But as we've also talked about before, we kind of forget that Capcom even made Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
because it has these strange alien concepts like free DLC.
Yeah, like what? And it's from Capcom. On top of that, yeah,
it's puzzling.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, just keep talking, stop thinking about this awful course, because nothing good is going to come from it.
You gotta, that's the worst part about it, is you do have to focus a little bit on this course. It's like,
Just only because, like, item blocks come up so quickly that you don't want to hold on to things for very long.
Exactly, yeah.
But I don't want to focus on it, because then I get depressed.
I don't know where everybody is.
They should have put in a Final Destination course instead of this.
This is a Final Destination course.
That's my point, though. It's like it should have been themed after Final Destination, and that would have been hilarious. Then I probably would have been okay with it, just because.
Oh, geez, that first place animation for female villager.
Oh. More people better freaking join.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah, at that point, I think that's kind of when I backed away from the Mega Man community.
Right.
Because, like, people were kind of getting borderline violent and stuff, like... Like, it was just constant aggression with Capcom. And that's when I reached the point where I was like, even if they cave and make a new Mega Man game, everyone that has been involved isn't at Capcom anymore. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone at Capcom that knows what it would take to make a good Mega Man game. If they make one, it's probably gonna suck.
Yeah, I mean...
It's probably better that they just kind of step back for a while.
The problem there is that... I guess they're what people would say, and I guess what I would say is that they should license it out or sell it properly, completely.
They could have given it to Way Forward by now, after DuckTales.
Right.
Like, I'm fairly confident they could have handled it. They could let Nintendo do something with it.
Yeah.
They're not going to sell it because of how much freaking money they make off of merchandising.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's all they do. They milk them for merchandise because they know people are going to throw money at merchandise. Because people think if we keep buying merchandise, that'll show them that we're willing to buy a new game. Except it's not going to show them. Like,
no.
Like, that's not going to show them anything at all.
No, it doesn't.
That's going to show them that you're willing to throw money at DLC, or at merchandise.
Something stupidly. That doesn't have anything, yeah.
That's why I don't buy a whole ton of Mega Man merchandise, honestly.
Right.
I mean, I guess they didn't put Mega Man in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 either. I guess that's another something that happened.
Oh, really?
They teased him, like, several times, but they never actually put it in it. They put Zero and Tron in instead.
Ah, I see.
Then there was that bullshit where they actually tried to say that Mega Man wouldn't work well in a fighting game.
Oh, boy.
Which, like, people...
I mean...
Like, it was already hypocritical
say-
because he was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and it worked fine.
Right.
So that was already complete nonsense. And
Yeah.
then, you know, they added him into a little game called Smash Brothers, and...
Yeah. He does pretty well in Smash. He's not, you know... He's
I don't
not
think he's
all the
considered
way-
very good competitively, but it's not like he's not bad.
He's fun. And that's the point, right? I said he's fun, and that's the point, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it works. It's not that it's
Exactly.
not like
Yeah.
it's not like Duck Hunt that doesn't work.
Yeah, Duck Hunt is all
Like,
over
Duck
the
Hunt
map.
feels like there's something missing from the equation.
It does, yeah.
Or like Wii Fit Trainer. It just feels like there's something missing.
Mm.
Trying to think of who else that just like doesn't. Just feels like there's something. Like I kind of want to say Olimar, but he does have a very clear gimmick in place.
He does, yeah.
It's probably one of the highest learning curves in the game, honestly.
It is. Yeah. I just held first place that round.
I kind of want to say Rosalina too, but the problem with Rosalina is that her gimmick doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can just forget that Luma exists and you'll be just fine.
You'll do fine,
It's
yeah.
not crippling not having it.
No.
I think, sadly, I think Mewtwo's kind of being criticized for being really bad too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mostly because he's too damn light, I think. I think he's
Right.
just way too easy to kill.
He is really light. That was the first thing I said to you after, playing him.
Hey, people are joining.
Yeah.
I mean, I still haven't actually played him against other people. I've only played him against
Neither have I.
computers so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. Even on your Smash Nights, or have you not had one?
I haven't gotten him random.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, that's
we
right.
always play random, and I haven't had him come up yet. Everyone else has. I haven't gotten him yet.
Oh, okay. Come on, TikTok, people. TikTok.
Suddenly clocks. Rainbow Road!
Yeah. Alright. I don't know, the last time I played TikTok.
I don't know on Mewtwo though. I've seen videos of people doing well with him, but
Sure.
then I've also commented on the fact that most of those videos, it looks like the other player is like
Yeah.
not fighting back. Like he's allowing himself to be juggled, which is just making Mewtwo look better.
Right.
Because I told you about that one that somebody linked me, where
Yeah.
Mega Man killed him from like 18% with 3 air shooters. He
Right.
just got him in the air and just air shooter, and he was dead.
Yeah.
And it's like, but the guy let it happen.
That's true.
Like, air shooter's pretty easy to dodge. And
Right.
so he let it happen.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's broken, but you let it happen. So it's
Right. At the same time, yeah, you probably shouldn't let that happen.
like, yeah, you shouldn't let yourself be juggled that easily. And that's not that ridiculous of a concept to grasp either.
No, it's not.
I've started making fun of my local friends when we play Smash about how I should have never taught them how to dodge. Because they're impossible to juggle now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it. They dodge everything. And I was like, I taught you too well.
Yeah.
And we're not even, like, super good. We're not, like, competitive
No,
good.
yeah.
So how do competitive players, how are they just allowing themselves to be juggled like that?
Yeah.
And I know that one, I guess I won't name names on that one, but I know
Yeah.
the one I was watching has been accused before of his
Right, yeah, you mentioned it,
opponents pulling their punches to make it look better.
too. Yeah.
Or it's one of those cases where they only use the footage where they're winning, etc.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm doing terrible.
I haven't really been going looking either. I've only
Neither
been
have I.
seeing stuff that people have been liking.
Right. And I only really see stuff that you link me, for that matter.
Or tell you about, yeah.
Or tell me about, yeah.
Those are like the only... I've only seen like 2 things on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just know people are criticizing him for being too light.
Yeah.
I mostly criticize him for the fact that his special moves suck.
They do. Yeah.
Like, that's the big problem there, I think. Like, I don't know why they didn't give him different special moves.
Yeah.
I can
didn't-
see how some of them have applications, but then others are... Disable especially is kind of like, what
Yeah.
is this? This is useless.
And then it can be pocketed too, which was like, what? Lightning bolt. Actually, game's over. Jeez. By the time I had lightning bolted,
Oh, yeah, what happened to you?
I got screwed. Yeah.
That was one of those weird ones where it's like, I wasn't getting hammered, but I just
No, I
wasn't
got
catching
hammered.
anyone either.
I got hammered pretty early, pretty hard. And I just couldn't come back from it. Shall we get started? Well, we can't force that either. It would be nice, actually, if we could.
I haven't even checked in on that one, like,
What's that?
crowdsourced tier list in a while.
Oh, right.
I mean,
right.
I know a few people I've talked to have scoffed at that tier list about it just being terrible. And I explained to you why it's terrible, I believe.
Yeah, you did.
Controls.
I just know Diddy Kong dropped really far.
Right.
Because he was just way too easy to learn before.
Right.
Dr. Mario's in last. That does not surprise me at all.
No, it doesn't.
Followed by Little Mac. How's Meta Knight that far down? Meta Knight is not that bad.
No, Meta Knight's not that bad.
Like, he's not the god he was in Brawl, but he's
Right.
not terrible.
Yeah.
There are definite... How's Wario down that far? That doesn't even...
Wario's down that far? No.
Wario's still an incredible character.
Yeah.
He's, like, again, he's not as good as he was in Brawl, but he's still pretty good.
Right.
Oh, that might be a case of chain grabbing being broken. I know DDD's really far down too, and it's like DDD's... I think DDD is better than he was in Brawl.
Communication
But-
ever has
Again?
a purpose. Yeah.
This is getting a little out of hand.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I personally think DDD is even better in this Smash, but he's so far down the tier list because chain grabbing doesn't work at all.
Right.
Because they completely broke that, and that was the entire reason he and the Ice Climbers were almost banned.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
boy.
the only reason they weren't banned was because, like, the mechanic of chain grabbing, like, differs based on how much your target weighs.
Right.
So you have to know how to do it on every single character, which actually made it, like, hard to do.
A skill, yeah. A bit of a skill, yeah. At this point, I don't know about continuing to try to rejoin.
Yeah, I don't know. This might maybe we'll... I mean, we can keep going, but I don't know if I'll record anymore. 'Cause that might be all, folks.
Yeah.
Although I
feel like it's break time, at least.
don't know if you need to rejoin this one either.
Yeah, that's right. That one was losing people, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a bunch of people did join the last one. Now we're still only up to 8.
Yeah, exactly.
And a whole bunch of them are gonna leave because I am winning.
Yeah, nobody likes when Wario wins.
By this much of a landslide too. Like, I've even taken a blue shell and I'm still like very far ahead.
Right.
Which is like one of those things, like, not to sound arrogant, I guess, but I've been using middleweights for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm switching to a heavyweight that has ridiculous speed. So,
Yeah.
like, now I'm just soaring up there.
Right.
Which always happened before. I switched to Wario or Bowser, and it was just... I got incredible leads. Baby
Yeah.
Park, I'm getting the hell out of here.
All right.
We're down to 6 again, too, so...
Yeah, it seems like it's good timing then.